Hi Cancer, welcome into your general weekly reading. This will be for the week of February 10th to the 16th, 2025. Let's do some shuffling and pull a couple of these oracle cards to begin for Cancer. Oh, I love this imagery. There's going to be a very royal, very, I'm hearing worthy, very regal energy about you, the way you're carrying yourself, the way you're maybe for some putting yourself on camera, the way you're even connecting with people and accomplishing gives this energy. I love it. You're setting the tone for yourself in so many beautiful ways, where the light body card that I just showed you talks about independence, bringing comfort into your world, into your energy field, even other people's energy field. And past restrictions are taking a highlight, while ancestral healing is a part of this week as well. We need to heal individually, being drawn to this reading from the past, because things have hurt you, things have made things difficult for you, things have broken you down, even when you felt like it didn't, if that makes sense. There's wrongdoing from your past that you need to not only let go of fully without a sense of full clarity, but you need to more than ever heal from it. You know what I mean? Without that full understanding once again. And it's going to help you in a lighter way shift on forward while trusting in the mystery of your Cancerian future, okay? The future of your individual path. I feel like people around you are going through it, okay? Whether they appear this way fully or not. You can feel energy being drawn to this reading, I sense, where you maybe even are an empath like myself, where you're picking up on it, as I'm being drawn to her very emotional eyes there, okay? And so I feel like it's a week where you're going to be more than ever noticing this. And so if you can adjust your location if it's too much, or maybe delay an accomplishment, but it feels like a time where it's as if certain changes, adjustments, and whatnot, and even again letting go, is very important, as I'm being drawn to the words light body, in order to push you forward in a lighter way, as we're needing to shift things within your world more than ever, okay? As I shake a bit, we're moving on to the golden light ray card and the sphere of light, another light card. All three of them have that in the name of which. But the energy attachment card, I really don't love this imagery, but it talks about energy exchange, negative influences, and maybe even self-sabotage for some, right? It's not applicable for everybody. But putting that back in the deck, the Sphere of Light card talking about you having healing hands, okay? I feel this collective as healing energy and work that you create, while there's empathic qualities that you embody, that you embrace, in the midst of a week where I feel animal wisdom and animal messages will be popping up left and right for you. Sorry, I know I'm quite far from the camera, but ancient wisdom is now what I'm hearing that's going to be shared with you. You're going to maybe need to express this. I find that throughout the week, Cancer, you will be remembering this and that randomly that you went through in a past life, or maybe just, rewinding further back along your individual path within this lifetime. But the golden ray card, because I feel there is a golden ray about your light throughout the week, okay? You're shining your light more than ever, and this leaves people happy. It even brings happiness to your energy, right? To yourself. But the card talks about love and laughter, receiving and giving gifts, and passionate projects. I feel like going back to the energy exchange aspect of that dark imagery, the other card, that's one of the ways of giving and taking throughout the week, the bouncing back and forth. I'm hearing synergy of your energy and other people's energy, or maybe your different types of energy that you hold. I also sense that there's just a huge focus on how you're able to efficiently connect to different types of energies, right? Even maybe collectives, like something, like this reading. But let's move on to the tarot portion of your reading. Moving on for Cancer keywording, the star card. I feel like the week highlights in the mind's the awareness of other people that you are a true star in the making. And I really feel like it's a time more than ever to be shining bright, right? To not hold yourself back, to not allow for little negative effects and negative intentions, even maybe from the spiritual realm and or your physical reality, in to hold you back. Okay, to yeah, don't allow it to hold you back is what I'm trying to get at. The color blue is significant. Don't be surprised when you're drawn to wear it, to utilize it more so in different ways, different forms, because it's as if in the midst of this royal, regal, glowing, shining light sort of week, you're needing to, and maybe even busy for some, you're needing to prioritize your peace. There are going to be moments when someone makes very strong eye contact with you and just feels like it's not an option to maintain that eye contact or even match it, right? You may look away quite quickly, or find randomly spirit pushes you to readjust your focus and accomplish something, or you know what I mean? Because I feel like in that moment, that person is holding energy that we cannot have you absorbing. Okay, we can't have it affecting you in the way or the ways that it would have. Even though I feel like maybe they're a good person, it's not the point. But the star card talks about the week also highlighting the fact that you're a dreamer, you're a goal-oriented person, and you deserve more than what's at hand and more than what you've dealt with. It feels like somebody has a living situation, I'm getting specifically, where it's not completely imperfect, right? It's not perfect either, but it's much better, excuse me, in comparison to certain other living residential commitments you've had in the past. As I stuttered a bit, it may make you a bit nervous, right? It may make you a bit emotional due to certain energies surrounding you, but including spiritual. But they're saying, think about, maybe investigate into, look into certain options, potentials for a future upgrade. But if that's a message for you, it feels that that situation is meant to be maintained for a significant period of time moving forward, right? And that could be, a certain amount of months, less than a year, it could be over a year, you name it, because it's varying from case to case. But it feels like you need to be utilizing gratitude. This has been coming up in a lot of these readings today. You need to be utilizing gratitude to your advantage left and right throughout this week period and surrounding it, because not only is what you have at hand better than what you once did in certain ways, and that will be highlighted once again, but if you think back to it, and I've said this time and time again, you wanted what you have at hand at least at one, if not multiple points, for winding back, okay? Reminding me of me in this living situation. I do love it here, in a lot of ways, and the location is great for me. But I just really can't wait to live in my own studio, okay, or one bedroom apartment. Being somebody who's works a lot from home and is affected by energy and is extremely spiritual, sometimes to a negative extent. I can't wait to live alone again. All right. But moving on to the Tower card. Yeah, it feels like a huge Tower moment from the past is taking a highlight, because it was something that was really, really difficult for you, at least when it came to the second half of which, or the ending points of which. And they're asking you, what did that teach you? Okay, what did you learn from that? You may be thinking about an expected Tower moment for the future, which will make room for a brand new beginning of some sort. And I feel Spirit saying, find the thin line and don't cross it. Don't overdo it in regards to that. But the Eight of Swords, because you might find this is a week where you feel a bit limited in certain ways, but then Spirit's saying you're not in other ways, so utilize that to your advantage, as all that is meant to be removed, released, and whatnot will come to be in divine timing, okay? But the King of Swords, because I feel like this is a week where your knowledge, your experiences are going to be taking a true highlight when it comes to other people, maybe even what you put out there into the universe creation-wise, all right? And I feel there's naturally, obviously a Cancer's heartfelt, but I'm getting the message there's a heartfelt way about you throughout this week where people are noticing this more than ever. There may be a growth in your worth, your value in regards to a situation or two because of this way of being, right? You're actually caring, you actually give a crap, and that's taking a highlight. You're not just assisting people because you have to. You know what I mean? You may find that the week really reminds you why you began something, to begin with. And this will help you greatly. And maybe detach from certain outcomes or levels of gain. But the Fool card, because I feel there's a lot of thought about leaping into new experiences in the future, not just new commitments, but new experiences with friends, with a potential lover, or a romantic connection in general when it comes to adventures. And I feel like this is of true importance for you. This is once again going to be a very important, rewarding week for you, where you're feeling royal, okay? You are a light in this world, and you're only one person. Please remember that, okay? It may feel like otherwise. It may feel otherwise at certain points, but they're saying this is a time for you where you are a golden ray of light. What a beautiful reading. So I hope this was truly helpful, Cancer. I will see you in your next read. Love and light.